from getting the cosplay competition underway. EGX, I have a very simple rule. It takes a lot of courage to come up here and show a lot of craftsmanship, some skills, and acting abilities even. So can we please make sure that we're giving as much love for our first contender, the last one. So let's just have a practice run. On three, 1, 2, 3, EGX, make some noise! Love that, we have a Sonic in the air as well, that's good. I also want to give a shout out to all the cosplayers that are sitting out there as well. I can see some amazing ones at the front. Cosplayers, arise, stand up cosplayers. We've got the cosplayers in here now that have just come in just to watch as well. How amazing is that? Make some noise. It takes some incredible talent. A lot of time, patience, and a lot of love goes into those costumes. Hopefully we'll see you on the stage in future years, yeah? Because they're amazing. You're all amazing. So we're just prepping the cosplayers now. Simon, our compere, is getting ready as well. There's a lot of excitement in the room. Oh, they look amazing. They look amazing back here, by the way. So we have our incredible judges, they are getting ready as well. We've got a big shout to Opal Inc. Cosplay and Excelia, so make sure you're following them on Instagram, Twitter, and all of those good places you can find them. Amazing stuff. We're just getting our cosplayers ready. The anticipation, the excitement's building up here, EGX, Saturday afternoon. EGX Day 3, Saturday afternoon. This is where it's at now. Are we ready to start our cosplay competition by any chance? Who makes some noise? So we need to keep that energy up for all of our fantastic cosplayers. But first, let me introduce our moderator for this. Simon, come on to stage! Make some noise, EGX!
Good day, good people of EGX, how are we doing? Thank you very much. Can I have people on this side make some noise? People on this side make some noise. Do you guys want to go again? I think you guys won, well done. How are we all enjoying EGX so far? Fantastic. Who's been here since Thursday? And who here is just today and tomorrow? Well, we're all very, very fortunate because, as I'm sure you have noticed from wandering around the show floor, there has been some incredible cosplays. And on here, our humble little stage, we are about to see some of the best. So, before we get to them, because I know you're going to go absolutely nuts, and it is dangerous to do that without some warm-ups. So, first of all, can I just ask everyone to take a nice big deep breath with me? And perfect. We're going to do a little bit of a vocal warm-up. Who here's been over to the Nintendo stand? Cool. It's a really big stand. I don't know how you missed it. But first of all, to warm up our vocal cords, so as you can see, I need to warm up mine as well. On the count of 3, can I get your best Mario woohoo? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant, thank you very much. Anybody here seen the Sonic one? That's good, because they're a Specsavers stand as well. To warm up our bodies now, I want everyone to stamp their feet as fast as they possibly can, okay? And go. Brilliant, thank you very much. And finally, one last warm up. Has anyone here tried the Call of Duty game out there? Neither have I. So, without further ado, everyone, welcome very much to the Cosplay Catwalk and EGX Cosplay Championship. First of all, I'm going to introduce our fantastic, our incredible, our talented, our experienced and humble judges. Please give it up for Exelia and Opalink Cosplay. Between the two of them, they have represented the UK at international competitions. They have been selected by Santa Monica Studios. They have been cosplaying for half their life. So, they know what they're talking about, and they have had the unenviable task of judging the cosplayers who have come through. And I don't think it's been an easy job, has it? Not at all. So, we will see what happens later. But first of all, we have starting play Catwalk. There is no competition element to this. This is just wonderful people in amazing cosplays who are taking the time to show us and have their moment on stage. So please show all the support. It takes a lot of courage to get up here. A bottle of gin in. They get me up here. One more time. On the count of 3, can I get a woohoo? 1, 2, 3. Stand for the feet. Anybody want to say they played the new Call of Duty? Okay. They are not coming back next year. Right. Without further ado, let's get the music going. And let's get ready. First up, as Mario. Thank you very much, Bert. Next up is Becky as Jinx from League of Legends. very much, Jinx. We can give you your ammunition back now. Next up is the Hunk Squad as the Hunk Squad from Resident Evil. Thank you very much, Hunk Squad. Wait, no, don't drop that! Next up is Avonia as Tracer from Overwatch. Thank you very much, Tracer. Next up, we have a group who, for their source material, they just put left alone with art equipment. It's the Shinra Rejects and Sonic. It's Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, Sid, Cloud, Reno, and Red from Final Fantasy VII, and Sonic. Thank you very much, Shinra Rejects. Amazing what happens when you get left alone with art equipment. Next up is Kai and Koi as Nagisa Ran and Ritsu Sakuma from Ensemble Stars. Thank you so much, Kai and Koi. Next up is Rob as Bob from Reboots. Thank you, Bob. Do we have any Fallout fans in the audience? Next up is Ewan as Vault Dweller from Fallout. Thank you, Ewan. Destiny 2 fans, make some noise. Next up, we have for you Receptor as Hunter from Destiny 2. Cheeky way to finish there. Thank you, Receptor. Next up, we have Hayden as Waluigi from Mario. Thank you very much, Hayden. Waluigi gets a bad rap, but I think you just need to get to know him. Next up is Mrs. Rogue as KDA Evelyn from League of Legends. Thank you, Mrs. Rogue. Next up, it's Drawing Dream as Alice from Alice Madness Returns. Brilliant, thank you, Drawing Dream. One Piece fans, make some noise. You'll love the next one. It's Zoro as Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. Thank you, Zoro, for proving that you can have too many swords. Next up, it's Avatar as Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Thank you, Avatar. Next up, it's Gaming Goddess as Red Mage from Final Fantasy XIV. Next up, we have Ino as Ari from League of Legends. Fantastic, thank you, Ino. And finally, closing out our cosplay catwalk, it is Dragonetta Kai as Morrigan from Darkstalkers. Thank you very much, Dragonetta. I'm always so glad when I see someone wearing heels that high get down the stairs safely. Can I please have a big round of applause for all of our cosplay catwalk? If cosplay is something of interest to yourselves, if you would love to have a go and be up here on this stage someday and you want some advice, those people are the best ones to talk to. It's fun, you meet some fantastic people, and cosplay competition, I think judges will agree that something like this is a great way to get started. That being said, we now move on to our cosplay championship. The quality of these cosplays cannot be understated, and I'm sure you're about to understand exactly why our judges have got such a difficult job on their hands. I wish them luck, and I'm glad I'm not doing their job. So, without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have Carla as Akari from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Next up is Manda does a cosplay as Freya from God of War Ragnarok. Next we have Aquarin as Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Next is Raikiri cosplay as Achilles from Hades. Next is Aloe Vera as Soul Fighter Gwen from League of Legends. Next is Project Cosplay UK as Johnny Silverhand, Cyberpunk 2077. Next is Fee as Annette Dominic from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Next is Alice and Ed as Link and Zelda from The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. is Huani as Aranea Highwind from Final Fantasy 15. Once again, please give a big hand for all of our cosplay championship entrants. Now you see what I mean. Judges have got a very, very tough time on their hands, so good luck is all I'm going to say. While the judges are busy deliberating, considering, and generally just judging every single aspect of these people, we have a bit of a special treat for you. Has anybody here heard of a game called Cyberpunk 2077? Is it a good game? I'm glad, that could have gone very, very poorly. We have an incredibly special treat. We have with us here not only a number of incredible cosplayers who are all cosplaying from Cyberpunk 2077, we also have one of the VAs, voice actors, who appeared in the game as Mr. Hands. So please, put your hands together, give a big warm welcome for Alex Jordan.
Hello! Good to see you all here at EGX, or should I say, it's a delight to see so many beautiful faces here in Dogtown. Welcome to Night City, Cheers. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage today's cosplayers from the Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty and Edge Runners categories. And first up, together, we have Leah cosplaying Misty and Wookie cosplaying Jackie Wells. Next up, we have Hex Studios cosplaying Goro Takamura. Give it up for 404 MFX, aka Ad, as Male V. Then we have Winged Horrors, aka Hawk, cosplaying as the bad boy of rock and roll, Carrie Uridine. Once again, it's time for my favorite merc, Lauren cosplaying as Female V. Now, boy, do I really want to stay at your house. It's time for some edge runners, and welcoming to the stage, Vizrod as David Martinez. Welcome back to the stage, the mortal enemy of Arasaka. It's Project Cosplay as Johnny Silverhand. And show some love for Super Tuber Eddie as Male V. We're not going to keep him waiting in the diner any longer. It's Terrence Morales Kua as Goro Takamura. As Female V, give it up for Charlie. For his next gig as Male V is the Mark of Cosplay. Who on earth gave this person a shotgun? It's Shoxy Cutie as Rebecca. Now I have to say, on my playthroughs, this is my ride or die. Please welcome as Pan Am, Pixel Punk. Give it up for Astrid Cosplay as Female V. Next up to rock the stage, Charlie Lenz as Johnny Silverhand. Breathtaking indeed. And last up, Zavio as Female V. I gotta get me one of those masks. Now I think everyone is congregated. There is gonna be a group photo on the stage, so please welcome back to the stage all of our cosplayers.
Once again, give it up for all of our cyberpunk cosplayers and Alex Jordan. Thank you so much. Great example there of some of the doors that cosplay can open up for you. You get to meet the blooming actors from your favorite games. Alex Jordan as well, as I'm sure you can tell, fantastically nice guy. Bit of a cosplayer himself as well. I was at the Cosplay Central desk yesterday and I see him come over. I'm like, wow, cool, it's Alex Jordan. Turn away for a second, I turn back and he's got one of my colleagues literally drawing on his face. Very brave. Anyway, that is all of our cosplayers. We are fresh out of cosplayers, but have you had a good show? Anyone here not cosplayed before but kind of wants to give it a go now? Yes! We will see you next year. I believe our judges are still deliberating, still weighing options up. One more moment, fantastic. So, quick show of hands, because this is my first EGX. I've never done this before. Anyone else been to EGX before? Who went to it when it was in Birmingham? Who went to it when it was in Earls Court? Same group of people here, I'm saying. Who's going to come back next year? Most of you. Brilliant. I love conventions. I absolutely love them. Anybody else? I know there's, I'm going to be back here in a couple of weeks for MCM. Anybody here going to be here for that? Yes. Who's going to be here in cosplay? Yes. I'm glad to hear the judges are going to be in cosplay. Have we reached a decision? I'm getting the thumbs up. So, can I please have a big hand as we welcome to the stage our judges, Exelia and Opal Inc. Cosplay. Judges, what's the good word?
Do you have the list? So, firstly, I just want to preface this and say that this has been, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this has been one of the hardest decisions that I've ever made as a judge, because the standard has been so incredible. So, can we make some noise for everybody? Because it does take a hell of a lot to come up on stage and to, especially coming into a room and having both of us like, it takes a lot to do that, and the skills that have been on display today have been absolutely incredible. So thank you everyone who has entered, and I will pass it over for the announcement of third place.
So yeah, just everyone has been so incredible, and there's been such, as I'm sure you can all see, such a wide array of skill sets. And we've seen everything up close. We've learned how each of these costumes was so meticulously made, and there's so much love in it. And it's been genuinely really difficult. It came down to such fine details, and we highly recommend going and finding the cosplayers afterwards, talking to them, getting photos, because they all deserve that. But I have the pleasure of announcing our third place. We were so impressed with just how clean this costume was. It had so many different skills on it, and we were just blown away just about how neat it was. Like, we could not fault just how beautiful it was. And third place goes to Rakery Cosplay as Achilles from Hades.
So in second place, these costumes were absolutely beautiful to look at up close. There was so much consideration. I mean, I've given it away really. But there was so much detail involved in them and so much consideration for the materials. So please, can I invite up Alison Ed as Link and Zelda?
So, I have the pleasure of announcing our first place, and again, I think we said pretty much everyone for the standard of this competition could have been first. Like, we were really struggling with this. And we say that every competition we judge, but this one genuinely has been one of the hardest. So our first place was just from like top to bottom, just the detail in it and just how beautifully in character it was, from the weathering to like all the little handmade details, like everything was handmade. Nothing was 3D printed, and we really thought it was. So I am very honoured, I'm very excited to announce that our first place goes to Manda Doesn't Cosplay as Freya from God of War Ragnarok. Special hand for everyone involved.
I would just like to say as well that for anyone who did take part in the competition today, if you would like some feedback, please do come and find us. We are happy to give it either at the event or afterwards, and we hope to see you all competing again in the future. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to our winners. And once again, can I ask for one last big round of applause for not only our winners, but all of our cosplayers, and of course, Alex Scott as well. If you have enjoyed yourself, if you are here tomorrow, we are back with another Catwalk cosplay, which will be right here on this stage at 4:30. We will see you then. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the con, maybe play Call of Duty, otherwise, good night!
Yes, how amazing were all of our contestants.